Grand rising, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers, Femme, Shamika, whichever one you want to call me. Play with your ball. So I'm recording this on a Saturday. Trying to find some shade so I could do this. If you hear noise in the background, that's my dog. It's silly. Anyway. So today I had something on my mind for a couple of days. But I just didn't find the time to come outside and record it. So I'm gonna do that now. So first off, I want to ask how you guys are doing today. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I hope your August is going well so far. Right, today must be August 10th. I'll put the date. I always have the date on my videos of when I recorded. And today, I must have said today like 10 times. I want to talk about disappointments and feeling like you're disappointing yourself, you're disappointing other people, and things of that nature. I hate that the leaves are in my face. All right, let me see if I could turn y'all this way. It's not really leveled, you know what I'm saying? So just bear with me. In a way, I'm a perfectionist, but also I don't want to be hot. So this is where we at. This is where we at on the gangster lean. Or maybe if I put this one up. Real time, y'all. Like this. Booyah. That's gonna work. Okay. So yeah. I want to talk about feeling like you're a disappointment, or feeling like you're not where you need to be in life. Oh, that's a ladybug. And feeling like you're not living up to your expectations. And sometimes getting these feelings from when like other people are putting that pressure on you. I'm a firm believer that life does not have to be as hard as we make it. You know, of course we have our trials and tribulations. And I know I have this channel, so sometimes people think when you're doing well on YouTube, when you have a certain amount of followers, that you're living like the best life. Everybody is not having, I would say, the best life as in like money-wise, material-wise, and things of that nature. Everybody's trying to make a way, you know? Sorry. So I felt the need to come to my people, like my followers, and let you guys know it's okay to be on your path. Everybody's path does not look the same. And when I tell you guys to take care of yourselves, to love yourselves, to push self out, when I tell you to push self-love from within, it's not me saying that I know you don't have trials and tribulations or sad moments or things that's going to happen to you, or days when you wake up and you just don't feel like it. That's part of growth. That's part of getting to know yourself. That's part of the life lesson, period, of us being on this earth. I really believe that. There are days when I still wake up and I feel sad, or throughout the day I feel sad. You know what I'm saying? That's human nature. But I push myself past those moments and I let myself feel the emotions, because I know that this too shall pass. I saw a creator on TikTok and she was saying, take a look at what she was doing last year. I don't know about y'all, but I take videos of myself all the time, even when I don't share them on Snapchat. And so when you go back on Snapchat, they usually have like a thing that says, this time last year, this time 5 years ago, this time 6 years ago. And I went back to look, and lo and behold, 2 years ago, I was going through it with my skin, with my body, with my healing journey. Now my mind was already changing. I was already on my journey to changing my mindset. And I really believe that changing your mindset can heal so many things. If you call healing over your life, if you call anything over your life that's positive, it's gonna come true. The problem is, I feel like everybody feels like that's an overnight thing, and it's not an overnight thing. I have to tell myself that all the time, because although up here I feel perfect, I can see what I want, And that's part of like manifestation too, visualizing, thinking of it, just, saying it to yourself over and over. And, I could see it in my mind. If I'm not seeing it tangibly yet, like it's not in front of me yet, but just from seeing myself from where I come to where I was to where I am now. Sorry, I have to keep a lookout for all these bugs that like to fly around me. But once I noticed that from looking back, how far I have come from just making those little steps. So I want to push you guys to always look forward, always believe what you see up here, because it can happen for you, and it will happen for you, because I believe that God, the universe, source, whatever word you want to call it, I believe that God is going to provide those things to me. There are lessons that I have to go through, people that I have to be around for a season, for a reason. And although it might not make sense to you in human form, it definitely is a reason for why things are happening. So as I was going through that last week, that whole, oh my gosh, why can't this happen yet? Why isn't this happening for me yet? Like, I realized I always have to give myself counsel. So I pulled myself out of it and I was like, Shamika, come on. There's so much more blessings that you could wake up and say to yourself. So I started this new thing. I have a jar and I'm putting in something like the height of my day. And when I write in my journal, of course, I write the pit of my day and I write the height of my day. That's why I was mixing it up. But in the height of my day, you find one thing in your day that made you smile, one thing that made you feel good, and you put it in the jar. And I feel like every month you should go back in the jar and just pull one or two out and see what made you smile. You'd be surprised at what it does for you. So I started doing that. And when I didn't have the jar yet, I was writing it in my phone in my notes section, and I locked it if you feel like somebody's going to go through your phone. So yeah, don't let life's disappointments make you feel like you don't have nothing to live for. Don't let life's disappointments make you feel like, Don't let life's disappointments make you feel like you ain't got nothing to live for, that your life is not worth anything, that you'll never get what you need in life, that you're what everybody else is saying around you. Most people like to talk about somebody else or make you feel down or make you feel bad about yourself or suck your energy because they're not happy as well. You ever notice when you get up in the morning, like, if you really say to yourself, today's going to be a beautiful day, you setting your tone. But if you get up, you miserable, you pushing up your lips, you rolling your eyes at people and stuff like that, what makes you think that something good could come to you if all you stay in is that negative energy? You got to transmute your energy. You have to get up and say, thank you, God, for this day. Or you say, today's going to be a beautiful day. Today is the best day of my life. Okay, you have to call those things over you. It works, y'all. It's silly at first. I feel like a lot of people feel like it's silly at first, but honestly, I've always been like this since I was a little girl. It's just that now that I'm older, I really understand what I am saying to myself. And I allow myself to feel my emotions, but I don't sit in it. And if I'm going to be around people, I'm not going to bring that energy, that negative energy around people. You want to keep it light. You want to keep it fluffy, because that's when things are attracted to you, which is why I'm always getting attacked by these damn bugs, if you want to be honest. So I say, lift your spirits. Know that anything that is for you will always be for you. But sometimes you cannot attract those things because we're living in a negative state. We need to push ourselves into positivity. We need to lift that disgusting energy of, I will never get what I want. Things will never work out for me. I'm just a loser. I look ugly. I don't look like that girl. I don't look like that guy. Push that away. Because you're not supposed to look like that girl or that guy. You're not supposed to live that girl or that guy's life. You're supposed to live your life. Your life is important too. You don't have to be somebody that's, that made it in a way where y'all see them as famous people or celebrity or whatever, to feel like you're wanted, to feel like you're needed. You're important too. You can even say that. I'm important too. Today is going to be a beautiful day. Today I'm going to have a nice life. I'm going to have a beautiful life. I'm going to have a glorious life. Your life does not stop at 20. Your life does not stop at 30. Your life don't stop at 40. Your life stops when it stops. So while you're here on this planet, let's try to do some things that we love. Make a list. What's some things you want to do? And it doesn't matter if you do it within the next month, within the next year, within the next 2 years. It's going to get done because you're making that promise to yourself, correct? So I just wanted to encourage everybody to always believe that you are the ultimate. You are part of the Creator. You can do anything you set your mind to. When those doubts come in, you need to knock them out with some positive, affirmations, positive sayings for yourself. Like Ali, you know what I'm saying? Like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was saying affirmations. I'm the greatest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember everything he used to say, but he definitely was saying affirmations. Like, I'm the greatest. What you talking about? He had everybody saying he the greatest. He had everybody on his flow, right? So we got to be like that too. And I just wanted to speak for all, well, I can't say all creators, but for me specifically, I'm not on no big budget. I'm on a journey just like you are. I'm figuring it out just like you are. And I'm 40. 40 is just a number. 30 is just a number. 20 is just a number. 60 is just a number. I learned not to judge people by their age from my family members. Like, I really believe that having a young essence, feeling young within, is all about starting from the mind, taking care of your body, exercising, doing the things you need to do to keep your body feeling whatever age you may feel like. I continue to say I feel stuck at 28, 29, but I don't really look at numbers anymore. I do it for other people. That's why I could willingly sit around and say, oh yeah, I'm 40, because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry for cursing, but I really don't care about things like that. Living your truth. Be who you are, no matter how it irritates people around you. It might irritate them at first. You know what I'm saying? They might feel like you just selfish. All you think about is yourself. Them people don't belong around you. The people who belong around you will stick by you. The people who secretly hate you too are people who secretly like you as well. The people who always have something to say when you don't ask for advice, they secretly just have some type of, you irritate them, but they love you. You know what I'm saying? Irritation is I feel like when you irritate somebody, it's like really invoking them to think a little bit. So that's fine. If I have to be the person that irritates you to make you think, to make you feel like, oh, why is she saying that? You might hate me, but it might stick sometimes. It might stick one day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all I really have to say. I want y'all to have a beautiful weekend, a beautiful August. I'm going to have some more videos, of course, but I want you to enjoy your days, your nights, your evenings, and remember to have your list of your highest point in your day, in your mason jar. At the end of the day, you could write your highest point and your pit point, and give time to God and positivity, because that is what is going to bring you, that's what's going to bring you everything you want out of life. All right, I want y'all to have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, a beautiful weekend. Whenever you see this, I'm going back in. It's already 85 degrees and it's just 10 a.m. Yeah, and I had to find some type of shade by the tree. Thank God for these trees. Thank God for the forest. Thank God for the lands. Thank God for everything that protects us that we don't even know about. Thank God for the days when we miss any opportunity, when we're late. Sometimes that's a blessing. When we're early, thank you, God. Just thank you, God, for everything. We are so grateful. Today is going to be an awesome day, right? Have a beautiful day, beautiful night, beautiful evening. I love you guys, and we'll talk again later.